Welcome to the Training Grounds, episode 2. Today we're playing Legacy again. My name is Zachary Cuck. I'm going to be playing Punishing Jund, and I'm joined today by Lane Fox on Shardless Sultai. So, high roll, and we'll see who goes first and resolve our mulligans and everything.
All right.
So that's a 6.
Ugh.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
That's
You got
cute.
it again.
Yeah. What did they say? 6 is slightly below average?
Yeah, it's below. And 11's pretty well above average.
Yeah.
So. All right.
All right, cool.
Your call.
All right, I will play. All right. Let's get our 7 going on here. All right. Well, I'm going to play this out like I don't know he's on Jund. Well, I think that this hand is completely keepable. We got stuff that we can do on the first and second turn. We're on the play, so we're going to be playing proactively. So,
yeah, likewise. I think this hand is keepable. It's a little risky because I mean, for the viewers, it's obvious why it's a little risky. But this is the kind of hand that easily draws out of any of the. You know, it has enough gas otherwise that it can draw out of any of these problems, and it has the combination of these 5 cards basically guarantees that it wouldn't matter if we were against combo or some other aggressive style deck, we would have at least game. It's not the most ideal hand, but like I said, we have stuff to do, and that's what's most important. So I would keep this, although it's not perfect.
Yeah, this hand, for mine, I know it's kind of weak to combo, but being on the play, I feel a little bit better. I mean, we do have some things that we can be reactive with, but, and also, too, if we knew he was on Jund, I feel like we would be really happy with this hand, which we are. But I'm going to go ahead and start here.
Go ahead.
And we'll go ahead and play Polluted Delta.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and crack that now. Since I don't know what he's on, and we're going to be playing some of this turn anyway. Don't want to get stifled.
Yeah. All right.
That's the word, huh? Let's not get stifled.
19.
I got a 19 on start. Got a nice strong start here. See if we can land a death right.
That's good.
All right, go.
All right, our first draw. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. This hand gets a lot better as soon as that happens. So we're going to lead out with a Thought Seize, and I'm at 18. Well, unless he counters it.
No.
Shardless Goyf Decay.
Something tells me. But we'll see. I don't know. We don't know if we has a way to react to it. I imagine the Decay is going to go down. I'm actually probably placing him on Jund, or maybe he could even be...
The Badlands is pretty big.
Yeah.
Man. This gets bad if, well, I'm gonna take the Tarmogoyf. That's the one I think I have the hardest time dealing with my current hand.
All right. Well, that also kind of tells me I'm surprised he didn't take the Abrupt Decay.
Good.
But he may not have a way to really react to what we're doing. So, all right.
Obviously, it's a big downside here if he Shardless agents into a Tarmogoyf, but yeah. I'm just willing to take that risk.
Yeah, I have a couple concerns right now. The fact that we have this going on, I feel a little bit more comfortable cascading this turn.
Of course, you could also cascade into like an Abrupt Decay, which is just fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. But again, you know, we kind of have this going on, so I'm thinking right now. I'm actually going to try to go for it because I'm just trying to seize this opportunity that we have, and so I'm gonna.
You go ahead and play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to 18, and let's go with a. Let's keep 2 black here, if we can, and a green. So we're gonna go with a Bayou. So So we may eventually run out of lands in case we want to play Liliana. And then we're going to take this Delta out of the yard. And let's go with Shardless, and
All right.
we're going to cascade and see what happens. Oh, got a lot of lands coming. Ugh.
That costs 3.
Yeah,
so it has
3.
to be less. Another agent. See.
Ah, yes, exactly what we did not want to see.
Okay.
All right, and go ahead.
All right. I guess we want to do this because we don't want to get him to Toract. So I'll find a Bayou as well. I go to 17.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking
Actually,
of
do I
Deluge or
want-
something like that.
Do I care? Nah, I guess I get a Bayou.
All right.
I can get Wastelanded, but so be it. And you have what, 3 cards?
3 cards.
Yeah, we're gonna do it now. Him, you.
Sure.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You keep
Yep.
one on a roll. So keep that one. Discard those 2.
Abrupt Decay and Jace. Hated losing Jace.
So that's. So I've seen every card. Okay, so that's the one I don't know. Alright. Go ahead.
Sure. Of course. This would have been great.
Good thing we got that Jace.
Let's go ahead and get in there.
Alright, so I fall to 15. Apologies to the viewers, we don't have the for the live stream viewers, we don't have a way to keep the life totals updated. We'll just have to announce them.
Let's see.
To land.
I think at this time I'm gonna go ahead and exile that him. Just in case he's
13.
doing any delve, you know. So pass.
Okay. Draw a card. Huh. So that was a good draw. And it might actually even be the right play here. Since it sort of forces his hand. Although, given that we have all of this.
Yeah, I kind of hate being in top deck mode here. The him and then the Thoughtseize is pretty brutal.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the Dark Confidant.
Okay.
Best turn. Last card's a decay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the reason why
So
I cast that, because I had 2 of those in my hand. So I was like, what are our chances of
Sure.
cascading into another one?
So now we just don't want him to find either Shardless Agent or Ancestral Visions. We should be able to claw back into this game. All right, 2 more takes me to 11.
Yep. And again, we're gonna go ahead and eat that the Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
And
So I go to 9.
Yep.
And land. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, we could use another mana right now. Well, that's not. All right, so given that he's empty-handed, I'm gonna go for it now. Liliana, we're gonna take her down.
Sure. Think we can afford to lose our agent more than we can our death right. So.
All right, go ahead. This also utilizes all of our mana for a turn, and that's better. So
We're just kind of hoping to maybe cut down. We're getting a little land flooded, so I'm just going to go ahead and crack that and go down to 17.
okay. You do have brainstorms though, which are better with fetches, but
I think we want to grab a just a standard swamp here. Yeah, brainstorm would be really nice. But yeah, I think at this point I just want to make sure I'm drawing into something. Maybe I'm overcompensating. I don't
know how much the deck thinning work. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's probably not. Ugh. All right. Well, we're probably discarding next turn, so let's go ahead and get this guy out here.
Sure thing.
And I think we still want to be working that life total over there, because so what we'll do is, well, I don't think we have anything too much to worry about now. Go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. You know you can attack her too.
Oh, that is true. I did not do that.
Maybe worth considering.
Yeah. That's so bad. So, I don't know. I think the life total might be where we want to be there anyway.
Go after my life. Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. Nope, we're only going to get one action this turn because we're still missing land drops. I guess. Yeah, my life is just too low right now. I can't afford. So go up to 2 on her, dump Dark Confidant, and Punishing Fire here.
Alright, so it's not going to go to the yard first. So,
Correct.
So let's go ahead and get rid of an Abrupt Decay and do 2D.
Alright, so I go to 7 life. You're at 17 still.
Yep.
And we are down to no critters on board. Good.
Alright.
I wanted to play the Punishing Fire here for 2 reasons. A, because it's better than this at getting rid of, or well, it's more efficient at getting rid of Deathrite than this is. And because if I grow over the Burn Willows, I'd rather have this in my yard already so I can start the cycle with Liliana.
Alright. Oh my goodness. Well, he's probably going to, of course, tick up Lily next turn, so let's go ahead and play this out.
Okay, here we go. That was a good draw. Now we can finally cast 2 spells in 1 turn. Question is, do we... I don't know that we want this. Like, it feels... Oh, man. Well, I guess the average mana cost in our deck is only like 2, so I can probably go with it for a while. I just wonder if this is better. Really, you want them all. You want all of them together. You don't have to tick Liliana up. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll play Dark Confidant and Deathrite Shaman and leave Lily at 2. Pass back.
Sure. Alright, upkeep. Let's go ahead and take this guy down. Okay. That's what we want to see. Sure. So he's going to have to kill Lily if he wants to get him off the board unless he's got removal. Go ahead.
Alright, so that's a 2. We got 2 more turns. So we'll untap. There's no spell that costs more than 4 in the deck, so we can't die to this Confidant trigger, so I don't feel the need to use Deathrite before I draw.
Yeah.
So we'll reveal, of course, Bloodbraid Elf. So I fall to 3. And I'll draw, alright, and then I draw for my turn. That's another card we don't want. Of course, that makes it easy. Take Lily up, discard Thoughtseize. And then, let's see. Kind of wish I knew what the top card of my library was. Well, it's alright. We'll use the Abrupt Decay here. And then you've got a land, Polluted Delta.
Yes.
So I'll use the Deathrite Shaman, exiling Polluted Delta to play Sylvan Library, and I'll attack for 2.
Sure. Go down to 15.
Okay. So this triggers, the Sylvan Library works in tandem with Dark Confidant, but it triggers after Confidant does. So next turn I'm probably gonna have to try and gain life just so that I don't die to Bob, because a 3 or a 4 kills me at this point. Good.
All right. Upkeep. I think we've got to have something going on here.
It's currently Lane's at 15 and Zach is at 3.
So I think what we want to do here, I think we want to put him in a situation where he could die to the Confidant. So let's go ahead and get rid of
Abrupt
the
Decay. Okie doke.
and pass turn.
Alright, so don't do it, Bob. Yep, Lily kills me. Dang. Yeah, so there was a fairly good chance that Bob wouldn't kill me there because the average mana cost is under 3, but yeah, of course there's a couple lands on top.
So let's take a look here. It's pretty good. Oh.
Yeah, these are the kind of hands you want to see with this deck. Use this.
Wowee.
Yeah, so this has a little bit of the same as last game, but I think this will be all right. I'll keep this.
Yeah, this hand is definitely not a keep. It started off looking nice, but then no. So let's go ahead. We're going to have to be more reactive in this game too. And so let's go ahead and toss this back. We're going to go 6.
Okay.
5-lander.
Yeah.
With a Deathrite Shaman and a Force of Will.
Yeah, so a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. So definitely do better. Sorry, just do one more.
Oh,
Since I don't know if I didn't shuffle enough on the last one.
You're good.
All right. That could actually be good here. We just need. Oh my goodness. I think we can keep this because we're on the draw. I'm gonna go ahead and scry.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're good. Good. I'm
All
gonna
right.
leave that on
I'll
top.
find a bad lands and play Deathrite Shaman.
Sure.
And I'll pass it to you.
All right. So let's go ahead and draw a card.
I'm at 19.
Let's go ahead and so to crack this, we're gonna go down to 19.
Yep.
And search for another C. And let's go. Let's see.
Sure thing. So
17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So yeah, this hand was also a 1-lander, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
but it's the same thing where it just has like plenty of gas that a single land puts me so far into this game.
I almost think, and there's so much here that I want to. He just has great ways to react to anything. One land puts him into something. I almost think. Let's take, because of this, let's actually, let's go with the Thoughtseize.
Yeah, that's a pretty common line. That or Dark Confidant.
Yeah, there's a few reasons why I'm not going to go that way, but go ahead.
I assume drawing into a land has something to do with it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take your land and hand it to Raku.
Ugh, that was pretty rough. Okay.
That's a good draw. Alright, so 5 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Reroll a 6. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mhm.
Reroll 5, 6. So 1. Okay.
So which ones?
These 2.
Those 2 are gone?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see. That was kind of rough to lose, though. Alright.
Alright. Have at it.
Alright.
The hope here is that hitting that Verdant Catacombs leaves him with, like, color problems or just mana problems in general.
It absolutely does. Go ahead.
Alright. And there is another land, which is great. We still I've got land in mind.
We know he has the Punishing Fire and the Bolt, which kind of...
Yeah, so even if you had a Death Right, you wouldn't want to play it.
Yeah.
Let's see. He probably has an Abrupt Decay, which if I play either of these creatures, he'll use on them instead of Death Right, so I'm not forced to use the Death Right yet. Like, I don't have to use it. Sometimes you want to use your Death Right instead of your mana, just so it's, like, it's spent, especially in this case where I won't have any spare mana to activate it on my own turn, just because I won't be able to Lightning Bolt or anything and turn it into turn anyway. But in this case, I think it's okay. If he's got an Abrupt Decay and draws a land, well, actually, I'd rather risk you not drawing the land and get the advantage from the Confidant. And I don't think I want to attack because if your only play is a creature, I'd rather have the bolt. Good.
Sure.
Like if it's a Shardless Agent, for instance.
Well, that's not where we want to be. Let's go ahead and get this out there. Go and
That's
pass.
what we like to see. Now, the question is, do we want to bolt or anything end of turn, since we now have Dark Confidant, which is going to like keep the cards coming pretty fast, and it's hard to like empty your hand as fast as he provides them. And I actually think I'm gonna exile your land and bolt you end of turn.
Sure.
Just to put maximum
14.
pressure. Okay. Bob Trigger gets me Wooded Foothills, draw for turn. That's good also. Play the Foothills. Oh, Thought sees you.
Sure.
So I'm going to go to 17. Oh, yay.
I know. Makes me sick.
So I can deal with Jace. Him sucks. Decay, whatever. Yeah, I've got to take the Deluge. That gets my whole team.
Yeah, that's where I was.
And I'll fetch a... do I care? I'm going to go to 16. I'm fetching. Doesn't matter yet. I'll get the Bayou and play Tarmogoyf. And then attack for 2.
Sure.
Actually, hell, make it 3. Can't use him anyway.
Puts me 11.
Yeah. And it's back to you. There's the Bayou.
Sure. It kind of feels like it's way too late.
That Deluge would have been sick.
Well, we know that he has the,
Punishing
fire in his hand. So what good is it to discard that at this point?
Yeah.
He can also burn this out. So really,
Oh, I didn't really consider you don't have mana for Abrupt Decay either.
yeah.
Like if your draw was Wasteland or something.
You know, I think we do this just to kind of have something, because we don't want to lose this. I think we're on an uphill battle, but let's go ahead and put out just the Jace.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, is that the
That's the San Diego.
Comic-Con version?
Yeah.
I'm sure they can't see it, but
Yeah.
but you know it's a Planeswalker. So.
Yeah, this is Jace, Marin's Prodigy.
Dark Confidant reveals Bloodstained draw for turn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this hand is brutal. So let's him you should take out pretty much. So you can keep the one I roll. So keep the middle one.
Sure. Well,
I'll go find a Badlands, punish this, and then come in for 1, 2, 3 plus 4 is 7.
Yep.
And it's back at you.
Yep. Let's see. I can't think of anything that's going to get us out of this, but...
Oh, and I'm at 15. I guess. Yeah, so this is what? Lethal?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Bob and Death.
So bad. So I took out a Thought Seize and 3 Force of Wills. The reason being is because there's no single piece. These are really good against combo. I don't want to be 2 for 1ing myself against like a card against Jund because they were running so much discard already. I'm going to be on the play too. And then Thought Seize, I'm actually going with Zach's recommendation here to maybe cut a Thought Seize. The hand disruption is not going to be as important as being as removal. The Disfigures will be very helpful to take out a Deathrite Shaman or Dark Confidant, and this kind of also helps shore up the fact that he's running things like Lightning Bolt and Abrupt Decay, and I'm really just running Abrupt Decay. So this kind of gives me some removal for the small guys. the spell bomb comes in because I want to get rid of punishing fire. If it winds up in the yard, I can shrink Goyfs, or I can always just cycle it to get some good value out of it. And then Dandelion Click, that's going to come in as well, mostly because of punishing fire. I can put it on the bottom, or just anything else I feel like can be troublesome. And also, I think going in the air in this matchup is really important because you can bog them. Yeah, so that's why these guys came in.
So we'll start with what I'm bringing in. It's going to be a 1 Scavenging Ooze, a 1 of Dismember, pair of Pyro. I have 3 Pyroblast, but I'm bringing just a pair of them because typically after board there's less blue cards in the deck, but there's still enough cards you want to hit, like Shardless Agent or Ancestral Visions and those kind of things. And then a 1 of Golgari Charm just because it's another like sort of combat trick / value spell. And then I'm going to be removing some combination of Thought Seizes and Hymn to Thorax, depending on whether I'm on the play or the draw. So if I'm on the play, I'm going to leave 2 Hymn to Thorax in my deck because the card's better on the play. It helps like push any advantage on board you can build just because it's a strictly card advantage. And then on the draw, when you have to try and play catch up and disrupt from behind, I'll have 2 Thought Seizes in instead. So there's always going to be 2 other Thought Seizes and 1 Hymn to Thorax removed, but then it'll be one or the other depending on whether I'm on the play or the draw. So for the first game, I'll have the Thought Seizes still because I'm on the draw. All right, we're back for round 3, the first of the post-board games.
All right.
Lane's on the play.
All right. So went from lots of lands in the opening hand to getting land screwed. I feel like this hand is perfectly keepable, but this is definitely a hand I would rather have if I was on the draw and not on the play. So it's still completely respectable. So I think we're gonna keep. Just kind of hope things get a little bit better.
All right, I'm gonna keep mine. This is not ideal, but we have a combination of early interaction and threats.
Yeah.
So we just hope that the rest of this turns out. We don't have any draw problems.
So all right, well we're just gonna lead on an underground sea.
Draw. Well, it's not ideal, but I guess it's a good card to draw on your first turn if you have no other interactions. So. Go ahead.
Sure.
That's a Treetop Village. For you can't tell.
Old school Treetop.
I love Treetop Village.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some pressure.
The world's tiniest Goyf.
It's not a lot of pressure. But maybe he'll help us out.
Just trembling, let me tell you.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Actually. Sure. Let's go ahead and get a Goyf down.
You got it. Draw for turn. Yep, see, things are not going the way we want them. We'll go get a Badlands. Yeah, Badlands and bolt the Goyf. Yeah. You never get that opportunity normally, so you gotta take it. I'm at 19. Go ahead.
Sure. Alright, I'm still at 20. Oh, that could change things. I'm curious here on some things, but I still think we want to be proactive because we really don't know what's going on in his hand right now. So let's go ahead and
Shardless Agent?
and play a Shardless.
Sure thing.
Of course.
You got to get lucky.
Go ahead.
All right, that's a good draw. It gives us something to do next turn, assuming the rest of this doesn't work out. So we'll go find a... Actually, play that. Oh no, actually I take it back. We'll play the Grove. I don't want to have that hymned away. And a Tarmogoyf. Yeah, and go ahead. Now this is almost 100% going to get rocked by that Abrupt Decay in his hand. But you got to get through them somehow, and I don't have a whole lot of discard anymore, so whatever. We'll just trade 1-for-1s for a while until I stop drawing land.
Let's go ahead and take care of the Grove.
Grove down.
Because we got a land here. And let's go ahead and crack that. We're going to go down to 19.
Oh, yeah. Liliana here would be bad.
Liliana would be great. We have no Liliana though.
I got one thing going for me.
Yeah. You got that. So let's go ahead and we'll search for another underground.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope.
What's Tarmogoyf now? 3-4? Okay. Mark him with a die. There's no sorceries in the yard. Yeah, I guess because we boarded a lot of sorceries out. Guess that could be one argument for not taking all the hand disruption out. Goyfs don't grow fast enough.
Alright, let's go ahead and come on in with the Shardless. Let's see.
So this reeks of a disfigure. I'll take 2. For 17. Because a disfigure would not only kill my Goyf, it would also let his Shardless live.
I think there are 2 different things we can kind of do here. So let's go ahead. Get another Shardless going.
Yep.
Let's see if we can find that Abrupt Decay again that we put on the bottom. Brainstorm will work though. So.
It says one argument for holding the Wasteland and playing this. Well, you can't really predict that though.
Yeah.
Because it's always nice to have the fetch land after the Brainstorm.
Alright, so at this point, we want to hide things in case he does have any discard. So, I think what we want to hide, definitely want to hide.
Use a Punishing Fire here.
Don't want to lose this guy. Or this guy. So let's do this. This is what we got going on. Actually, let's do this. Kind of don't like this. This is going to be our next couple turns, but that's fine. Okay. Sorry. And go ahead.
Alright, so you've got 5 cards now?
I have 4.
4 cards, okay. Up to 6. That's wonderful. Play Catacombs. Do we attack? Do we want to attack? I don't know. I feel like he's got the disfigure, and I just can't play around it. There's already instant end creature in my graveyard, so I'm not gonna get any better deals than that. Man, something like a Chase the Mind Sculptor is gonna be terrible next turn. So now I don't know that I'm gonna get a chance to play around the disfigure. Like, I think it's gonna happen no matter what I do, so I'll start by attacking.
Go down to is it 19, 16?
I'll play a Dark Confidant.
Sure.
And pass turn.
Sure. We knew what was up there.
It's not a miracle.
We know it's there too. So I think this is where we're going to be hanging out. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to disfigure.
Bob down. Goyf doesn't get any bigger. There's already creature and instant in the yard.
Oh, too bad our land is the way that it is. Let's go ahead and swing.
4 in leaves me at 13.
Yep.
We're gonna have to start drawing something besides land.
Let's go ahead and put out visions.
Okay. It's not exactly great either.
Next turn, it's going to be this card and what we got going on up top. Go ahead.
I'll fetch on the upkeep. I'm
Sure.
at 12. Just need to land fin some. So I'll find a bayou. I'm just tired. Really don't want to draw more land.
Yeah.
Also really stinks that we have all this land and no groves. I guess that would have been a reason not to play a grove. But I thought getting him was more likely than getting wastelanded. Draw. It's pretty good. Well, I guess first we'll come in for 3.
Yep. 14.
And we'll play second Goyf. That's what I like to see. And send it back.
Sure.
So now, really, this is just a race to kill him before this comes off, because unless my draws get real good, I don't know that we can out or we can beat the visions once it comes off suspend.
We got a few different things we can do here. Part of me thinks that we're just going to start getting bricked by Goyfs. And then I also don't like losing this. Goyfs on board. So we're going to start losing the race if that starts happening. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and come in.
I'll block 1.
Sure.
So I take 2, go to 10, and Goyf becomes a 4/5.
Yep.
Because there's now, artifact is in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was an artifact. That's so bad. So terrible. Why did I do that? Alright.
Have a deluge.
Yeah.
Alright, so deluge for
Yeah, I should have.
for 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of I forgot he was an artifact. That's why I was.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're either paying 5 life or you don't deal 2 damage.
That's true.
Because he'll die too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So. Good.
Alright. Do you have 3 cards? 2 cards. Or
I have 3.
3, okay. I guess we'll do the same thing. Fetch.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna get mashed here.
This is where the power of the treetop village. And it's still a faster clock than his ancestral visions. So we can just hope we draw something really awesome and not more land.
And we're hoping to just stabilize on this.
Awesome card. That works. Alright, so we'll come in for 3.
Sure.
Play Deathrite Shaman.
Sure.
And send it back.
Sure. Alright.
So it's now Lane at 5 and I'm at 10.
So the first thing we want to do, this would be great if we could. We keep missing land drops.
Haven't missed one yet.
So,
That's a good card.
alright. This is better than ours. Go ahead.
Okay, so I can't use this end of turn. I'm going to fetch on my upkeep, go to 9. I'm going to get another Badlands, I think. Yeah, get another Badlands, doesn't matter. You typically want to fetch the red mana if you can, because it makes Punishing Fire a lot better. Although without a Grove, I guess it doesn't really matter.
That guy doesn't trample, does he?
Yeah, he does.
He does. Oh.
Yeah, Treetop Village is
Yeah.
the
So
second,
we're
second best creature land.
Yeah. So we're in a rough place. So.
Alright, so draw for turn. Well, normally the last thing I'd want to draw is more land, but in this case I think it helps a lot.
That's the Punishing
So
Fire.
I'm gonna wasteland you because it makes it that much less likely that you can get out of this, and then we'll Abrupt Decay here.
Sure.
Did I play land this turn? Oh, I played wasteland.
Yeah.
Oh. So we'll exile one of your lands, and then attack for 3 with Treetop Village.
Yep. Just do. All right.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I guess that's one reason I would have fetched for something other or for a Bayou, because I could have animated and still had this guy up, which forces the block. Yeah, no, that was.
It's so bad though, because now we're.
Well, then I can't wasteland. So.
Yeah.
6 of one, half dozen the other.
Well, surprisingly, we actually are still alive. If we. Oh, it's so bad though. We're hoping this will help us stabilize. It really depends on what he's got in his hand. So let's go ahead and.
Lily minus kills death, right? Yep.
So we'll be alive at 1. Go.
Well, that's all you can ask for. Alright, so draw for turn. Well, bolt. No, I wish. Although any bolt off the top is probably gonna be good here. No, I found another card that's equally as awesome though. If the game goes long enough. Yeah, I've drawn a lot of land this game. Anyway, we're gonna attack you for 3 with Treetop, since it. Actually, no, it doesn't. Oh, it does force a block because you don't have any free mana.
Yeah.
Good.
So
otherwise, you could gain life with him.
Yeah.
So take 1 trample.
And block and
Yep.
Go ahead and fly.
I get 1 line.
Yeah.
You should exile your
just-
opponents. So you go to 1 and go ahead.
Sure.
And there's a sorcery finally. Goyfs are now 5/6s.
1, 2, 3. And draw for the turn.
Yep.
All the options. Let's see.
So Lane has a distinct card advantage now. And I'm sure he has a land to play, as long as it's not a fetch land, because you can't actually use them. And a whole bunch of other gas, I'm sure, maybe Tarmogoyfs and Baleful Strixes and whatever.
Yeah.
But at this point, if I can find a burn spell or Deathrite Shaman, there's a handful of really good draws here. And he also has to still deal with the Treetop Village. So actually, a Tarmogoyf is almost mandatory at this point.
Yeah, that would be nice right now when it. Let's see.
I guess you could always do like Deathrite plus Shardless Agent or something like that. Combo blockers.
So.
Or Jace.
Jace would be awesome.
Jace the roadblock. Oh no, I meant little Jace. Oh, there's Tarmogoyf. And Deathrite's good too. That can actually dig you back out of this.
Let's see. I think we're gonna leave this up. Let's go ahead and discard.
Sure
And
thing.
I think we want to discard. I think at this point. Sure. Right here.
Discard a land.
Definitely clay.
When you consider I've been wastelanded and wastelanded, you.
How big's our Goyf right
They're
now?
5/6s.
5, 6.
We have everything plus artifact. Are all the normal ones.
Go ahead.
All right.
Burn spell.
Well, hopefully. It's all right. I can't attack because Tarmogoyf is still in the way, but good.
Starting to look a little bit better here. Ugh. Trying to think. I think we want to do this just to use our mana more efficiently. So let's go ahead and disfigure.
That's good.
And
Go ahead.
all right. Go ahead and draw for a turn. Ugh. Definitely. All right. So let's. We got to hold back our Goyf.
Well, actually no, you probably shouldn't.
You don't think I should?
Because, well, okay. So you'll die to an Abrupt Decay. Because if you don't have another creature, because of Treetop Village,
Mm-hmm.
you will die to a Lightning Bolt or a Punishing Fire no matter what, just because you'll like I can either kill this and hit you for 3 or just shoot you straight.
Yeah.
And your clock is incredibly slow with just him, whereas with this it's a 2-turn clock. So if I draw Abrupt Decay, attacking here is bad. If I draw any burn spell, attacking here doesn't matter. And if I draw anything else, you're giving me more turns by not attacking.
Yeah.
Unless you have more creatures. Like, well, actually, no.
Yeah.
You probably don't have any more creatures because you're considering not attacking the Goyf. Is my guess.
I think he is correct. So let's go ahead and come up
Oh
with
yeah, I mean this cuts me down to 1 turn. I go to 4.
Yeah.
I have to draw something, either an Abrupt Decay to kill you, which now doesn't kill you.
Yeah, it's because we got double blocks now.
Right. So my only out now is to draw a burn spell.
And go ahead.
Thoughtseize doesn't do it, so lose to the.
One punishing fire there.
Would have been
Do the
baller.
overkill. Let's get there.
Another one of these hands, huh? Well, just like before, I'm going to keep it. I think these games go long. He can't snowball his advantage too incredibly fast, and this hand just has all the pieces I need otherwise. So
This hand is great. I can't. So I'm going to keep this.
All
Good.
right. Bad lands into a death right. Good.
All right. All right. Oh, look at that. Well, trying to think. I think we definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, the disfigure. Sure. All right.
We got a strong turn.
You gain a life, so you go to 21. I'll play Sylvan Library.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's pretty good. He's gonna start drawing all the cards.
Told you those disfigures were good. What would you have done if without that?
Yeah, what would I have done if I? Well,
You want to waste a decay on that?
I don't think we want to do that. Let's go ahead and let's get a
You did not. Okay, so you're at 21 still, and I'm at 20. All right, so Sylvan Library. Yeah. Now, there's no sense in drawing this because we can't cast it this turn, but this here is awesome. So I'm gonna pay 4 and go to 16, and then we're gonna get incredible value here by Lily minusing you.
Oh wow. Sure.
Damn, that feels good. Go ahead. That's busted. Alright, so down to 19?
Yep.
So this hand has the potential to go pretty long, I think. We got grind written all over it. And I like that, because it's 2 grindy decks, and I want to have the better grindy cards. EOT Brainstorm, you got it.
All right. And we definitely want to hang out here. That's where we want to be. I kind of feel like we can start to get some pressure down right here. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's see if there's anything we want to get rid of here. I kind of feel like this is losing value. And yeah, let's put that. So there we go. All right. So let's yeah, top.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and crack this guy.
Sure.
19.
19 to 16 currently. Lane is up. And we are, it's game 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's 2 to 1.
Yeah.
Lane squeaked out a win game 1 because my Bob wouldn't cooperate. I lost 7 life in 2 turns to that jerk.
All right.
Good.
So, let's go ahead and get some. So,
Tarmo action. Bob's currently, Goyf is currently a 3-4.
yep. I think so.
Yeah, there's no sorceries this time around. Okay. Yep. All right, so do the Sylvan Library. Huh. Well, that doesn't seem like what we want. Guess we'll just take 1 card. We don't really need anything else. I'm gonna start by plussing Lily.
Sure.
So there's Jace, dump Punishing Fire. And now we have to give Lane a life back so we can play Goyf of our own. Gotta defend the queen over here. And go ahead.
Sure.
Yep. Yep, she's good.
Tick up.
Yep.
Good.
Alright, we'll Sylvan Library again. Well, can't really make a whole lot of use of this stuff right now. He's gonna probably tick up Liliana next turn. So just take that. We're gonna take this card. And been in this situation once before. It's kind of an interesting one. I use this for green, trigger Punishing Fire, and pay a red to get it back. And then I'll use the green to cast Tarmogoyf.
Yeah.
And ship the turn.
Sure.
Yep. So it's 20 to 16 in favor of Lane. The Sylvan Library is going to have to start showing us some lands, or things are going to get ugly. You got it.
All right. Ugh. What do we got going on? So we know he has the
Got it.
all right. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Just reroll 5, 6.
okay. Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got Hymn to Torak and Pyroblast.
Seems good. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Discard.
Discard Punishing Fire.
Discard Polluted Delta.
You got 1 card in hand, right? Okay,
One
yeah.
card.
That's definitely the card I want to discard then. Alright, so we survived, or our Goyf survived, I should say. So this gives us a chance. So you're at 19, right?
Yep.
All right, so we'll Sylvan Library. So this is the card we have in hand. Not great right now, but it's okay. I think we actually want both of these, and we have plenty of spare life, so we'll leave that on top. Go to 12. Draw both of these cards. Play Grove. Yeah, I guess the likelihood of you drawing out of it's slim enough that I'm willing to do it. So you'll gain a life from the green. I'll do the same trick as last turn. I pay a red to get back Punishing Fire. And I'm going to use this to Abrupt Decay Goyf and then attack Liliana.
Sure.
And so now Goyf is 4, right? Is what we had before. Or no, it's 5.
Just sorcery.
Sorcery, instant, creature, land, planeswalker.
Yep.
It's 5. Go ahead.
Sure.
Now if we can just dodge a Shardless Agent for a turn, I think we can get back into this.
I think we got it.
Oh god, is it Jace? Son of a gun. Yeah.
But I think we have to brainstorm though.
Okay. Over bounce? Well, it's your call. But actually, you know bounce dies to the Punishing Fire, so
Yeah.
so brainstorm actually leaves you up a card and
Yeah.
buys you an entire attack step from
Yeah.
me.
So
Yeah, it's the worst brainstorm / fog you can think of, but I guess it's better than dying. And you're still at 20, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, so what we got going on here, this kind of helps. So what I think we want to do here is right here, because we got this. So let's kind of keep these guys in our hand. Yeah. I think this will kind of help us hopefully stabilize a little bit. Actually, no, let's do this guy here. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so we know what the top card is, but Sylvan Library lets us see a little deeper. Wow, that's incredible. We're at 12. We don't really need to draw a land. And oh man, that combination. Draw this, set it up, set the top cards like this. That's just brutal against what he has going right now. Plus it'll reset the top of the library for it. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll do that. I'm gonna put those two back, draw this one. You gain a life. You play Bloodbraid Elf, which finds Pyroblast. And we're coming in for 8.
Yep. 13.
Yeah, 8. Yeah. 13 to 12 right now, and pass it back.
All right.
That's great.
All right. So let's go ahead and start here. Shardless?
Sure. Click you don't get. Deluge. Desperate Shaman.
Sure. Right.
And the click you knew about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the card. One of the cards you put back. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and go down to 12 here.
Okay.
And I want to get some green. I think we have. Let's go to actually, we might be okay. I think that the shaman's probably just gonna get burned down, of course. Oh, we did that wrong. I did it wrong. I'm sorry.
What was wrong? You're supposed to shuffle first?
No, I should have got something else.
Let's just get a different land.
Okay, sorry.
We're not that.
We're not that down the hole.
You need a bayou or whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, I only have one by, so
Oh, okay.
I thought I wanted more green, and I think that's where my mind was. So
Okay. Only one by even Shardless?
I'm only running one by you. I mean, I probably should run 2.
I don't know the lists super well, so I can take your word for it.
Yeah.
Him takes my Goldberry Charm and the Punishing Fire. Dang, that Goldberry Charm could have done some work. In any event, Sylvan Library, see if we can dig up some more action.
Yeah, I wanted more green for, but, oh well.
If 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can. Let's do the math. This gets this back. 1 to cast it. It's back, so it doesn't actually matter which of these we take, other than this is most useful if we draw other green cards. So I guess we got enough life to play with that we could take both. Let's see, 1 to get back, 2 to cast. All right, so that gives us a play for the turn also. So we'll take 4, go to 8. Buy back the Punishing Fire and use it on Deathrite Shaman. And then come in for 8.
I think we gotta stay with bleeding, so we're just gonna go ahead and take out the elf. I'll go down to 8.
Alright, and then Bayou Bob. Go ahead. Yeah, this is really showcasing the power of Sylvan Library. The card's just incredibly powerful when you have grindy matchups where life totals don't change fast.
That's where I was like, the turn 2 is like pretty rough. And got.
Whereas you have Ancestral Visions. Let's do this.
Yeah, that I'm having to hard cast, it seems like every game.
So there's a bunch of lands, so we'll take the fetch land. Come in for 7.
Yep.
Oh, well, if you're at 7, then I'll
Yeah,
push
then
up
you
to 2 and then Punishing Fire to finish it off.
Yeah, I just had the Misty. It's like, ugh. It's rough. Alright.
Alright, so we're back for the final game.
Alright.
Lane is on the play.
Yep.
This will decide the winner of episode 2.
Yeah, we'll see what we got going on. Ugh. This hand. You know what would be great?
Lands? Less
Yeah,
lands.
This is kind of what, but I'm thinking actually we might be okay here. Yeah. And if not, I think this is okay.
This hand is far too slow. No amount of good draw steps can fix that. It's just a straight 5-lander with like no interaction.
Yeah, I mean, we're just keeping this because of here. I think we can kind of piece this back together. It's not the world's most exciting hand, though.
Three, 5, 6. Well, this isn't a whole lot better, but at least we get a scry, and that's worth something. So, anyway, I'll keep, and I'm gonna take my scry. Now there's a decision. Is this actually a card we want to draw? In this case, I feel like it's underpowered compared to the rest of our hand, like what we could potentially draw. So. I think I'm going to ship it and hope for something better. Go ahead.
Alright, so we're just going to lead with Underground Sea.
No, that didn't help. So, because we don't have, the likelihood of having a use for this on the second turn is so slim, I'm just going to fetch out of Badlands and Thoughtseize.
Well, we're going to go ahead and brainstorm now.
Sure.
Try to hide any of our good stuff. So I think
It's 17.
We kind of feel like this is going to hiccup us for a little bit. Definitely.
Are your brainstorms different artwork? Shame on you.
They are. Let's see. And I think that's fine. Sure.
Alright, so the cards in his hand that we can and have to deal with. I think the hardest one to deal with is Tarmogoyf. Ancestral Visions is terrible, but maybe we can draw something before that comes online. Click like is bad, but so's our hand. So yeah, we'll take the Tarmogoyf.
Yep.
And go ahead.
Sure. All right.
So we kept a bunch of lands, which probably means the rest of the good cards are on top.
It's gonna have a nice strong turn here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
There's the Visions. Probably the Tar Pit to go with it. Unless he's got another 1-mana play.
Dude, got a
That's
strong
very
one
shaman.
in play.
Okay.
In his little hidey hole.
Alright, so we know... Ugh. God. We know what's in Lane's hand, and that guarantees that the Lane click can happen next turn. So. In any event, we'll play our Verdant Catacombs and pass turn.
Sure.
I don't like our spot here. Not gonna lie.
I think here.
I think as long as the card he hid wasn't him to Torak, we'll be alright. I got 1 land in my graveyard.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and play the
Tar Pit?
Tar Pit out here. Pass.
Alright,
So,
I'll draw.
okay, after the draw. Sure, go ahead. Get rid of your
Foothills.
foothills. And go ahead and get out there. Click.
Take this target.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go find myself a Bayou. I'm gonna Punishing Fire the click.
Yep.
Alright. The remainder is Decay and Deathrite Shaman and some lands. Yeah, that Grove.
Let's see.
So I'm at 16.
Yeah. This makes this so bad right now, though. Put that on the bottom, the death rate.
Taking the Deathrite. Alright, so Deathrite gone. We'll draw a card. We'll play Grove for the turn. And go ahead.
Sure.
Or no, I take it back. That's terrible. I'm gonna activate Grove now and get Punishing Fire back. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright. Well, that kind of puts me in a happier place.
Did you gain the life from the
Oh, sorry. I should be. I haven't.
You haven't
Stand
fetched,
up.
so you should be at 21.
Yeah, 21. So.
Does that take care of all the cards I knew about? Other than maybe a land? You had one
Yeah.
green fetch land.
Yeah, I had the
Verdant
Verdant.
Catacombs, okay. which you still have because you haven't fetched. Okay. Shardless Agent? Yep. Second death right. Oh, that's also kind of bad, actually. Means we have to get a lot of mileage out of this Punishing Fire.
Ugh. Let's go ahead and play our Catacomb.
Okay.
And bring it past turn.
Alright, so we'll draw for the turn. Take care of this. So we'll play Badlands. Yeah, I think in order to preserve the Punishing Fire, because it's the most powerful card, and the one that's likely to take us the longest. Here's the other two cards in hand, by the way. The one that's most likely to take us the full length of the game. I'm gonna Punishing Fire this.
Yep.
Sure. So down to 19. I'm gonna take 2, I presume.
Yep.
Okay. 14. You want the Thoughtseize?
Yes, the Thoughtseize.
And then, oh, I did that wrong. It's this way. And then black-green to get the other death right.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna pick up for the bayou now.
Sure.
And that's my turn. Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay. So now we're safe. There's no death rights that can get rid of the Punishing Fire.
Okay.
And maybe next turn we can start doing stuff. Although next turn the Ancestral Visions is coming off, so we're gonna have a whole new set of problems to try and deal with, and hopefully enough life to do it.
I don't really think maybe the 5 damage on the Creeping Tar Pit matters here. I'm not sure. We're gonna refill next turn unless he's got some kind of way to deal with that.
That'd be the nuts.
But I kind of get a feeling like he's just got a handful of gas too, like everything. So I don't know if he's just gonna be able to pick us apart. So maybe we want to go ahead and get some pressure down. We'll do this first. We'll just come across to the agent.
All right. So I fall to 12.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go ahead and get our Lily down.
It's good. It's real good. So what are we doing here? We drop this. We don't have Punishing Fire up, but we do get to use everything else. Yeah, that's the land. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead. And these games would be great if I could have found my Nail Spellbomb. Part of me feels like I need
if I'd known I was going to draw that. Well, Deathrite, Dark Confidant.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Part of me wants to put a Scavenging Ooze in the sideboard too. Response.
No. No, I wish.
Okay. Then we'll drop turn. Wow. There are definitely better ancestral visions that exist in this world. All right.
Well, if we come back from this, it's going to be awful damn close. That Lily was clutch.
Let's start with a brainstorm.
Seems good. Seems real good.
Ooh, that has me excited. All right. So I think here we want to definitely don't need any more of that going on. So we're just all right. And I don't think I played a land for the turn, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4.
You had 5 land last turn.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty excited. I'm excited about this turn. So let's go ahead and make you sack a dude.
Take the death right.
Sure.
As much as I want to sack, I'm confident it doesn't matter.
And
For 2 leaves me at 10.
And
Tarmogoyf, yeah, this game's about over. You good?
I'm trying to think how big he is right now. Do you know?
Should be 5/6.
5'6".
I think there's creature, or is there artifact? Oh, maybe there isn't. I thought one of those was dead. No, it's only 4/5.
Okay, 4.
Never mind.
Sorry. Let's go ahead and.
Yep. Yeah. So.
So we had a really strong turn.
Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jeez. Okay. So the land. I'll buy back the Punishing Fire. Finish Lily off. And play Bob. And cross my fingers that I don't die next turn. Good.
All right. You brought the Punishing Fire back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 21. Let's go ahead and brainstorm.
Why not? Although you've got so much spare mana, you could have done that on your own turn too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know I'm going to have to use it for the Tar Pit, so.
Yeah, you still would have had at least 1 mana spare. 2.
So, all right.
I don't think Punishing Fire is going to save us now.
All right. Let's go ahead and draw our terrible card.
Let's see, 4 to 7, leaves me 3. So I'm going to have to draw an Abrupt Decay next turn. Like, natural draw. Actually, I don't know that I have any draws. You've drawn all of your Abrupt Decays. 2 Decays and a Lily, yeah. I don't think I have any outs at all now, because I'm going to go to 1.
Yeah.
No, this is 5 because Liliana's dead, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no, actually, no.